Hello and welcome to the Grand Floridian Resort. We are here tonight for dinner.
Citricos is reopened, so we're headed there for dinner.
Yeah, they remodeled it, so now it looks like Mary Poppins, which Mary Poppins is one of my favorite movies, so I'm very excited to see what it looks like. We're actually about 30 minutes early for our reservation, so we're gonna go to Enchanted Rose, I think, to get a cocktail before dinner. We did an entire video of that, so I'm not really gonna show that because we already did a video. We showed a couple of bites to eat that we got there, so I'll link that down below if you guys are interested. It's beautiful. Highly recommend to come and check it out. It's one of our favorite lounges at Disney.
For sure.
It's gorgeous, beautifully themed like Beauty and the Beast. So I think we're gonna go. You think there's a bug flying in my face? But you want to do that first?
Yeah, let's do that. We got plenty of time
before I get eaten. We got our wine, and it's kind of loud in here, so we'll probably do a review of everything once we get it. But I tried to take some B-roll of what the restaurant looked like when we came in, but it's beautiful in here. It's very bright, and the sun is coming through the windows, and it just feels, I don't know, really fresh, and I really like it a lot so far. We got our bread, so they gave me a gluten-free bread, and then butter, and yeah, we've already ordered, so I don't know if you guys can hear at all because it's very, very loud. But yeah, it's really fun so far. All right, so we're gonna sit down and tell you guys about our experience now because we didn't really have a chance to film when we were there because it was kind of loud inside. Yeah. And we were in the middle of the dining room, so we had a family on either side of us, and we didn't really want to disturb anyone having dinner because it's kind of a more intimate, I would say, setting in there. And
it was really busy too, and it's an open dining room, so there's a lot of commotion going on. So.
Yeah. So we just wanted to be able to come outside. So we're sitting outside and we're overlooking the monorail, and we can see Space Mountain from here and the ferry boat going to Magic Kingdom. It's so beautiful right now. So our server was telling us about the theming, and the carpet is meant to look like if you're looking through the clouds to London, like from Mary Poppins' perspective, which was so cool.
Yeah, that was really neat.
And then the back of the chairs had a lace up kind of like her carpet bag, right?
Yeah, her carpet bag.
And then the chandeliers, some of the lights looked like an umbrella. And then there was also a crystal one that was...
Yeah, the crystal ones were supposed to be like the Enchanted Forest, kind of playing off of Enchanted Rose.
Enchanted Rose, yeah.
Kind of leading into this room with, you know, Citricos and Mary Poppins, so it was all tying together.
Yeah, it's so beautiful inside, very bright and light, and the furniture just looks amazing. It's a lot prettier than what it was before.
Oh, it's absolutely amazing, and it's, you know, open kitchen, so you can see them working and pulling the food out.
Yeah, you can see all the chefs preparing everything.
So good though.
It was fantastic. So for our first course, I got the hamachi. Yeah. And it was so tender and so delicious, and it had a lot of different flavors. So it was like an umami is how our server described it, because it had a little bit of every. So you had a little bit of every flavor. So you had like sour, you had a sweet, you had savory, and
it had a crisp quality to it, and it matched with the tartness of the sauce and the savoriness.
It was delicious.
It was just
I could eat it every day. I could eat that every day. We also had the corn bisque, which was cool because it had popcorn.
So good.
It had popcorn in it, so you got a lot of that savoriness from the popcorn flavor. And
they use local corn, and normally we both are kind of we don't really pick things with corn, but I never knew that it was that good. Yeah, I wouldn't have ordered it on its own, but
it was delicious.
We were encouraged to get it.
It was delicious.
I'm so happy we got that.
Yeah, he said they use local non-GMO corn, and the flavor was amazing. And then what did you get? You got the...
I got the mushroom arancini, which was the one vegan option, and it was little kind of puff pastries with rice inside that were fried with a kind of a sweet onion sauce. It was so good. There was so much flavor going on. It was savory, it was sweet, it was crunchy, it was smooth, it was everything you want. It was amazing.
We're gonna come and sit next to Frank's studio, which is at the wedding pavilion, to talk about our entrees, because we wanted a little change of scenery, and it's beautiful here. So we're gonna walk around and we'll be able to see the monorail come by over here. I don't know if you guys can see it because it's kind of in a shadow, but look how beautiful it is here. And the sun is starting to set. Oh, I think I hear the monorail now. Okay, so for my entree, I got the butter poached Florida copia. Copia. So our server, Ronnie, said that it was going to be more like a swordfish, so it was a little bit of a tougher fish. And I normally prefer a snapper, more of a
lighter, flakier style.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed this one a lot. It was very savory, very rich. It had smashed fingerling potatoes, and there was an herb, like a chive or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and it was so good. You had some of it too.
Yeah, I had a bite. It was amazing.
Yeah, so rich, so delicious, and I really liked it a lot.
Yeah. And then I had the seared tilefish, which is more in the lines of, say, a snapper. So it was a little bit more medium-bodied, flaky, very mild, and had a Florida rock shrimp risotto with chorizo, which we thought would be really overpowering because chorizo is that kind of a spicier sausage. It added more of a kind of a savory like saltiness to it, but it not overpowering the flavor. So it was still light. It was very like kind of zesty. There was a lot of like citrus in it. So good. I ate the entire thing.
Out of the two, because I didn't try yours, out of the two, which one was your favorite?
I think I like mine.
You did?
Yeah. I would get yours again, but I liked mine better.
Just because it was lighter, or?
It was lighter, and it was. I think it was a little bit more range of flavors. It wasn't as rich, so you could eat more of it and be, I think, more satisfied without being overly filled.
Stuffed, yeah. So then we also got two of the accompaniments. So we got the smoked cauliflower, and that was amazing. I do not know how they did it, but it had
an amazing
such
flavor.
like rich smoky flavor with the cauliflower.
It had chili flake on it, so it had some spice to it.
It was a little spicy, yeah, but I loved that, and the smoky just immediately. Yeah, whatever there was a green sauce that it was in.
It was amazing.
I could drink the sauce.
I know.
It was so good.
After I knew we were done, I had some bread that obviously you couldn't have, but I was kind of like sneaking some bits on the bottom, just to kind of spoon it up.
It was really nice.
so good. The flavor wasn't your typical smoky flavor either. It was almost like they used a very specific style of wood to smoke it, and I really want to know what they did.
Yeah, it really tasted like it had been smoked with wood.
Yeah, very unique.
Very, very unique.
And then the mac and cheese. Now, Ronnie told us the mac and cheese was a little bit different than what you would typically expect.
Ronnie was our server.
Ronnie was our server. So it had a truffle cheese foam on top of the mac and cheese itself, and it was a very creamy, fluffy style of mac and cheese, which I know doesn't sound correct in terms of mac and cheese, but it didn't have the stringy cheese that you would expect. And it was a little bit less savory. It was very creamy. It was rich.
Was it lighter than a typical?
Yeah, it was lighter, and it was a lot more truffle flavor.
Okay.
And they had a big shaved black truffle right on top.
Sorry, there's bugs all over my face.
We're getting attacked right now. The truffle cheese they used for the foam, I've had as an actual cheese. Actually, we've done it before. And that was one of my favorite cheeses of all time. So the fact they made a foam out of it was just goals for me.
Yeah, it
I was
really
so
good.
Happy.
That one was not gluten-free, but the cauliflower was. And then for desserts, we decided to try the orange flan that they had, and that and the chocolate torte, I think, were both gluten-free options that I could have.
Yeah, so we wanted something a little bit lighter, and honestly, we kind of remembered the orange flan
that
from
we had
Jaleo.
Yeah.
So this was like a cool opportunity to maybe compare and contrast. This one had a grapefruit gelée on the bottom.
And you guys know how much I loved the one at Jaleo. This one was my favorite.
I know.
Because it wasn't as creamy and rich. That one tasted like, the one at Jaleo tasted like an orange creamsicle. It was very rich and a lot more creamy. This one was a lot more tart and very summer tangy. And it had fresh raspberries, blueberries, and orange
segments,
orange segments, and whatever that grapefruit gelée.
It was like a gel, it was like a layer of grapefruit gel that added so much brightness.
That was amazing. I think that's my favorite dessert I've ever had.
It's the perfect summer Florida dessert.
Because I'm not a big sweets person. I'm more of a savory, like I'll eat potatoes all day long, but I don't really like chocolate rich desserts and things like that. So this was my perfect dessert.
Especially after a big meal, and we were full.
Yeah, we were
Especially, I had that mac and cheese. I was done at this point, but I was like, we have to try something.
Yeah, there's bugs.
And I think chocolate would have been too much. Oh, hello, mosquito.
Yeah, they're
And
all around our faces.
That flan was perfection.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Really, really happy with everything. It was, I couldn't have been a better experience.
I can't wait to go back and get the flan, and I want to go back as soon as we can. The atmosphere, sorry, I'm just like, they're all around me.
Speaking of summer
they
in
smell
Florida,
my perfume or something.
a lot of bugs.
Yeah, but here's another monorail. Here, I'll hold it for you. Okay. Matt's arm is getting tired, and also we're getting like, I can hear, you know when you hear the mosquitoes buzzing in your ears, like,
it's like, we're just doing this.
Yeah. But I would come back. Just, I loved the atmosphere there. They had a lounge area, right?
Yeah.
So you could come. Oh, you have one on your chin.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh, they're all over your face. Okay. But yeah, you could come back, and I would go to the lounge, and we didn't try any of the cocktails because we went to Enchanted Rose to start, and then we just had a glass of wine with dinner. So I would like to go back and sit in the lounge and actually try a cocktail. And
the filet was recommended to us by the server in Enchanted Rose. Actually, it was like the filet is the best
filet on property that
he's had, and it was better than the filet that Citricos had previously, which was really good anyway. So I almost did that, but then Ronnie was talking about his two favorites were the two fish, so you just got
and
one.
We both love fish, so we wanted to, yeah. But yeah, we'll have to go back and try it again. But it was a beautiful renovation. I love the new theming. It's a very discreet Mary Poppins theming, but if your server describes to you the little details here and there, it just makes it really special.
The inspiration, it really is understated. But it was done really, really well.
There's lights on the wall that had butterfly cutouts on it, like looked like butterflies had landed on the light bulbs, and it was just, it was beautiful. I loved it. It was kind of similar to Enchanted Rose, but I feel like the theming was even more toned down and understated. You didn't really get that.
What was your favorite?
What was my favorite?
Theming part.
Theming part?
I know what mine is.
I liked the pattern on the chairs, and I just thought that was a beautiful floral. It kind of was reminiscent of Mary Poppins carpet bag, and that's what I liked because I always wanted Mary Poppins carpet bag growing up.
Mine was the carpet.
The carpet was such a cool element too. I'm glad he told us that.
He stopped us right before we got to our table where we could see like this whole part of the dining room, and he said that now the carpet is as if you're in the sky looking down through the clouds at London. And I was just like, I love this. Yeah, and this could be the end of the meal, and I'd be happy right here.
Yeah, you guys know we love the little details like that. I think that's what makes Disney stand apart from other places, is just the little things that they think of where they tie in the story.
There's a point to everything, which is what I like.
And I love the storytelling. I think that's why I like Disney so much, is I like the story. So anything else that you want to add?
You just need to make a reservation.
Yeah, make a reservation.
It's that good.
And if you do, let us know in the comments, or let us know on Instagram what you think if you end up coming, because we would love to hear what you think.
Totally.
But we had a great night. Perfect for date night.
One of its most relaxing and delicious experiences that we've had. Highly recommend it. Couldn't recommend it more. And you get the monorail zipping by. Yeah,
you can come out here. You can come out and relax after your meal, watch the sunset like what we're doing, and it's such a nice place.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But yeah, I guess that's going to be everything for tonight. We hope that you guys enjoyed hanging out with us. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps our videos. Don't forget to subscribe. We would love to have you here, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.